Hello and welcome to D&D Night on DDOstream, sponsored by Fantasy Grounds, the most supported virtual tabletop with more official licenses than any other virtual tabletop. You can visit fantasygrounds.com or at fantasygrounds2 on Twitter to learn more. This is a brand new, exciting, I think, adventure for our D&D Night group. This just before we get into who's here and kind of what's going on, I'm just gonna lay out some groundwork about what this is going to be. Occasionally, we have 5 Sundays in a month, and we need a filler for that because we normally have a rotating group of 4 adventures going on. And this is going to be kind of a filler slash, someone's going to miss and stuff like that. And we're calling this the Stormreach Chronicles, which for reasons will become apparent throughout the night. I am Patrick, your dungeon master and host this evening. We'll go around the table in just a little bit, but I'm going to kind of go into some of the story points because it's going to be a very natural place for everyone to introduce themselves here. So, everyone in the party here, it's not really a party yet, but we'll get to that, is an experienced adventurer, and they've had some experience of adventuring and war or something like that, and they're on their way. They're searching for more. So, with that, we'll jump right in. Stormreach. Word has spread that it is a city for adventurers. The coin lords may rule, but experienced and accomplished adventurers are the stars of the city. It has become a hub for those seeking the thrills and rewards of questing. It's a place where you can make a name for yourself. This is why you have bought a ticket on an airship, the Heart of Wind. It was not easy leaving your homeland in Korthos, the memories of former comrades, or the land still recovering from the last war. But here you are. It's a relaxing journey on a ship full of people seeking adventure like yourself. So I'll now open it up to you guys to introduce yourself. So give yourselves, let us know who you actually are, and then give us an introduction to your character. And we'll start with Cup.
Hello, I'm Nimvind Dirtsinger, sidekick to Voodoo Spice, who's really popular with YouTube and Twitch. I also have a YouTube and Twitch, and yeah, I'm playing Cup, the Warforge promoter and I guess nanny, because I grew up with him, of another player that will be introduced later, Elijah, and I vaguely remember being a envoy for a certain war that previously happens. But besides that, I'm really just trying to learn how to be a person.
And Jerry, why don't you introduce yourself next?
All right, let me make sure you can hear me okay.
Yep.
My name is Preferditious Eternadinius. I can't even get my own name right. Preferditious Eternadinius, and I am a dragon marked House of Scribing, a gnome. I'm a cleric, and I am a member of the Silver Flame, and I'm here in Stormreach to not only make sure that our fine adventurers stay alive, but also that they follow the wishes of the Silver Flame if they want to be healed.
Point of note, you're not in Stormreach yet. You're setting sail there.
Yes, but that's why I'm headed there.
Aha, great. Amber.
Okay, I'm Amber Frostbeard, dwarf coming from a very poor village in the mountains. Only so much money my family could make off of raising mountain goats, so I trained in.
I think you muted yourself there.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. Trained in weapon craft and went off into the world as a mercenary to make some money to send back home to my people, keep them fed.
And Werra.
Hi, I am Werra, and I'm actually in real life I'm Evennote, and I'm playing Werra the Dwarf Fighter. who just really wants to swing her axe and hit lots of things. And she's just barely a stepper. She's not quite a barbarian, so she won't fighter, but yeah, she's got some barbarian leanings, I think.
And Schwarz. You may still be muted.
No, I'm just forgot I pushed to talk. It's Alex from DDO Sunday with Alex and Lynn, and as well as I'm one of the DMs for D&D night, which will be next week will be my week, and I also go by Gruubii on Twitch. I have a channel there, which I can be found on Wednesday nights, generally, as well as on DDOstream. And I'm playing Schwarz, a recently disenfranchised, as in his shop was destroyed, Alchemist Guild member, and I'm moving on to look for further adventures.
I'm sorry, alchemists aren't here yet.
And last but not least, Elijah.
Changing my name, sorry. Hi. I'm actually Toxicoma. I also stream DDO on Twitch here. Toxicoma spelled with zeros, not O's. I am playing Elijah, a half-elf bard. Instead of doing music proficiencies, I ended up deciding to make this one a little bit of a painter. He wants to be a famous selfie painter, sort of like how everyone does their Instagrams nowadays. I am a model of myself, and I seek out adventures to painting myself in glorious situations with my buddy Cup, who has been there for me always.
I expect to see some of the paintings of your adventures here in the Stormreach Chronicles make it on the DDO screenshot of the week.
So have you become famous and then people want to buy your paintings, or are you just making your paintings under the hope that you become famous?
The latter, for sure. I want to become famous. I act like I am, but I'm
Think
no inflation.
Instagram model.
Right.
I'm just saying it must be hard to go up to someone and say, hey, do you want to buy a picture of me?
Right.
Yeah, but most don't. Most people get famous after they die.
This is also true, especially in D&D, right?
That's true. So you could kind of pitch them.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm an adventure man and I'm heading to Stormreach. I mean, clearly I'm going to die. Think of this as an investment into your future.
Exactly.
Yeah, you should make sure you die.
Boy, I
He
really
died
hope
a couple of times in hardcore.
Yes, I have.
it will be. You'll be happy to know that this adventure is not taking place on the hardcore server.
Well, that's nice.
Also, resurrection shrines are activated.
Perhaps we'll talk about that later. So, do you guys want to introduce you? You know, I'll give you guys a couple more minutes if you guys want to interact and kind of introduce your characters and that stuff before we really kick it off here.
Well, you could describe Preferditious Eternadinius as a little bit stuffy and fairly put together. Even when on a long airship thing, he'll be wearing a button-down suit and sitting upright, that kind of thing.
Ooh, you look very nice.
Schwarz is a very black dragon looking dragonborn at that matter. Like it looks like there's just a little extra kicked in there, horns and all. He just has that look. But otherwise, he looks somewhat miserable at the time.
Werra just tries to look mean, but really she looks like she's about 12.
Well, you guys are all enjoying a nice leisurely trip on the Heart of Wind on your way to Stormreach. At least it was relaxing until you hear a cry of dragon from the first mate, and alarm bells start ringing throughout the ship as deckhands and passengers alike scramble frantically to secure the cargo and personal belongings. The captain begins bellowing orders before leaning hard on the wheel, narrowly avoiding the beast. You see it flash past. You all grab hold of railings as your legs threaten to betray you, as several shrieks of alarm and panic briefly break through the cacophony of activity. You realize far too late its source. Several passengers and crew have fallen overboard in the captain's desperate maneuver. It's a fate you have only narrowly avoided yourself. As the captain rights the ship in a controlled dive, you have a moment of wonder if it was the better fate. You briefly saw the massive dragon as it flashed past only a moment ago, and few warships would stand a chance against such a beast, and the Heart of Wind is no warship. More cries of alarm and panic ring out, impossibly more frantic than before, as they drown out the captain's bellowing. You turn his direction as more crew and passengers hurl themselves overboard into the sea below. His face is ashen, but his face is grim in concentration. This is a man determined to go down with the ship if necessary, but focused on saving who and what he may. You realize too late your own fate as the captain makes another abrupt maneuver, sending those who remain crashing to the deck. You know it was a valiant effort as everything goes black. As your senses return and aching pains breathe life back into your body, a chilling breeze blows across your face. You turn your head away from the wind, wincing at newly discovered pains. The icy ground provides a welcome relief to the pain coursing through your body as you feel the snow that has already collected on your prone back. At least nothing feels broken, and everything that is supposed to be is still inside you. Closing your eyes, you will your body to do nothing more than take one shallow breath after another as you wonder how long you have lain there. The cold, the pain, the blissful offering of sleep begin to overcome you as you fade. A primal roar snaps you back. Fully awake, you turn, ignoring the pain. A white dragon circles overhead, roaring victoriously over the wreckage it has created. Wincing with pain, you push yourself up, struggling to straighten your back and stand on shaking knees. For a moment, a wave of nausea overtakes you, threatening to put you back in the snow collected at your feet, but mercifully, it passes quickly. Are you all right? Chirps a small voice. From the shadows, a halfling in worn leather armor appears. He peers at you cautiously, fixing you with a curious expression. You're not undead, are you? You realize that he's talking not just to you, but all six of you around each other, as you all are shaky on your feet.
Skip storyline, go to harbor.
Sorry, you haven't played on this server before.
Aw, drats.
Oi, can you
Look around for
move?
barrels to break.
Elijah, are you okay?
I think I'm okay. Do you see anything wrong with me?
Your
Cuts, bruises?
your makeup is askew.
Oh, dang it. Where's my makeup kit?
People 1 through 4, are you okay?
I myself am certainly fine. I am not undead, and I would appreciate the most expeditious travel route to civilization, please.
Yeah,
Hey,
what he said.
move out of the way. I see a crate I can. Maybe there will be some copper.
Excuse me, person, what is your name?
Oh, Amber.
I mean the one who asked me if I am of the undeath.
I'm Jeets. Oi, were you on that ship that got attacked by the dragon? You're the first survivors I've found, and sailors have been washing up for hours.
Yes.
Did they have anything useful on them?
Well, now, don't go blaming a poor rogue for making a living. Besides, I didn't take nothing from you. You ain't got nothing worth taking.
Oh, I know that.
I find that offensive.
Elijah is priceless.
Thank you, Cups.
It's dangerous to be out here in your condition. Come with me back to camp. We'll get you fixed up.
That sounds fantastic and exactly what I was looking for. Thank you so much, Mr. Jeets.
Come on, follow me, he cries as he takes off jogging up the beach.
Oh, he's fast.
Jogging. And I walk. along with probably everyone else.
So I'm in my tattered rags, is that correct?
You're in your formerly very nice button-down suit, yes.
Okay, good, good.
I'm Terminator walking behind Elijah.
I'm skipping.
The halfling brings you to a small... The halfling brings you to a small outcropping hidden from above by a rocky overhang and disguised from the beach by tall shrubbery. A warforged is in the later stages of cleaning up the camp. Oi, Talbron! Looky what I found down on the beach, says Jeets. The warforged responds with a humph. I'm sure that's not all you found, Jeets. Jeets puts on a face of mocking hurt. I was down there searching for survivors, I was. He turns to you. Hey, mates, when Salimus gets back, make sure to tell her that, yeah? She'll be right mad we haven't caught up to her yet. Don't need her
I'll
getting
let
her
her know
knickers
that
all
your
bunched up.
behavior has been absolutely exemplary.
I would forward the report.
Talbran shakes his head with a knowing smile at his friend. Turning to you, asks, tell me, was it exciting to see a dragon up close?
No.
I'm just
I was
upset I couldn't
scared.
make a painting of it.
Talbran looks around and pulls up a sheet and pulls up a piece of charcoal out of the fire and hands it to you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Elijah, what is excitement?
You noticed? Remember that one time when I was little and mom gave me my first paintbrush and you saw that look on my face and how I guess how would I explain this to you?
Hopefully
You
shorter
saw how I
than that.
looked?
Talbran motions for you to come and sit by the fire, although it is starting to dwindle.
So, what exactly are you?
You speaking to Talbran?
Yes.
I am a warforged. Like this feller here.
Yes, we are Warforged. But you've seemed to be around humanity longer than I have. Or personality. I don't know, there's more than human, I found out.
Jeets does have quite the personality.
I hope to obtain this.
Good luck, brother. You'll find your way eventually. As you kind of sit down to rest and recover in the camp, a human woman walks in. Her light blue armor is polished and clean, as is her mace and spiky shield. It's far more than you can say about this Jeets fellow. Jeets, she cries, what is taking so long this time? As she comes into the camp and she does not notice your group at first. Oh, she says, seeing you, were you on that ship? I didn't think there would be any survivors. You lot look dreadful. Allow me to get back on your feet. She begins chanting a ritual as Jeets makes a show of helping Talbran, quote, finish packing up the camp. After a few minutes, the ritual takes effect, and you immediately start to feel better as the aches and pains wash away.
Well, thank you very much, Selimus.
You're welcome. Who might you be?
My name is Preferditious Eternadinius, and I am at your service.
She does a nice, a proper bow of your order.
Is there something we can help you with?
Oh, she looks you over and says, well, you look better. You should head towards Korthos village to regroup and finish putting yourselves back together. You should be able to find work there, too. The Sohagan have become a problem, and their evil must be expunged. Then there's the problem of that dragon. But the people there could really use some more help. There's a grotto right through there, and she kind of points off to the side. That should take you to the village. We have other business to attend to. We've been hired to find and slay the Sohagan priestess, and I'm eager to purge her wickedness.
You said something about a sponge. I could use a sponge to really detail these scales right here.
Preferditious is offering service to strangers common courtesy.
It certainly is when you are a member of the Church of the Silver Flame. It is our duty, after all, to both help those who need assistance while also purging the realm of all demonic presence.
Curious. Demonic?
Why, absolutely. I could write, I have, as a matter of fact, written several books on the subject matter.
Selimus, while you're talking to her, turns to Jeets and asks, "Have you had any luck tracking her?" And Jeets kind of jumps up. "Oh yes, that's what I was doing on the beach when the dragon destroyed that airship. Ooh wee! What a sight to see! That's the third one just this week." Talbron clears his throat, and Selimus looks at him with a glare. It's part ire and part exasperation. Jeets looks back at them. "What? Well, let's go then, before the tracks get any more washed up. Good luck to you all," he says. "Try not to become undead, eh?" And with that, he leads the other ones down the beach.
At least I can get behind that last sentiment.
Shall we?
Yes, let's.
Sure.
Okay.
So up the path a bit from the campfire is an entrance to the grotto. It's a small opening into a dark cave. Deep within, you can see a faint pink glow, blacklighting slimy rocky walls and dripping stalactites, and a faint fishy smell wafts out of the cave.
It's a shame to get out of such nice weather.
What constitutes nice weather?
Oh, just this light snow? Very refreshing.
See if I can get you guys on the map here. Why is it not? I can remember how to do this, I swear. There we
In
go.
the combat.
Alrighty. So, as you enter the cave, the faint smell of fish grows stronger, and small pools of standing water are scattered around the cave under the dripping from the ceilings. The cave quickly opens up into a larger cavern. And kyber crystals protrude from the cave walls, glowing with a faint pink magical light with the intensity of twilight that reflects a large, shallow pool of water. The pool continues under a sturdy wooden gate that fills the opening in a rock wall, dividing the cavern in twain.
Well, this is pretty.
I smell fish. I'm hungry.
I can't smell anything.
This to clarify, this does not smell like fresh fish. This not an appetizing fish smell.
I
So it's
was
great.
hungry. Then I smelled rotten fish. Now not hungry anymore.
Ugh.
How'd you guys move your yellow arrows?
You just roll the mouse wheel over your character.
Oh, I don't play with the
Facing.
mouse.
It's facing, but it's kind of just there more for fun than anything else. We won't really be paying attention to that. So
Or Gruubii.
Yeah, I tried to resize my screen and the image disappeared.
get it back to you. Uh-oh. Looks like fewer people have it now. If you click
Dave,
the
you
images and map buttons, you can find it that way too.
often you can also double click on your icon and the combat tracker, and it'll bring it.
Everybody got the map there?
I'm
Yep.
good.
So, is anyone around here able to harvest those as a gesture towards the crystals?
I could swing my axe at them.
Are you going to?
Uh,
Okay.
I'm just asking if you're gonna do it or not.
Sure.
Uh,
I'm swinging my axe at the pretty crystals.
the crystals shatters, and the light goes out of all of the splinter pieces that break off.
Oh.
That didn't work.
I'm
Wasn't-
not gonna
I
swing
don't
at the
know.
crystals
It seems to
anymore.
have. I'm gonna go gather up some kyber crystals.
Is that intended?
Well, I mean, it's a little bit messier than I was thinking, but
Can I search the room?
Absolutely.
What skill? Mm.
Investigation.
Don't mind if I do.
So you kind of search around. So there's a wooden gate there that's kind of tied together with seaweed rope. Reasonable quality construction, indicates it was built by someone with skill. You see kind of to the left of the gate is a section of the rock wall that looks like you could climb it pretty easily.
There seems to be a climbing perch. We don't have to go through this door. Do you individuals have the proper utilities to climb, like limbs?
Yeah, we should be able to do that.
So I'll take either an athletics or an acrobatics check of your choice to try to climb up the rocky outcropping. And please go ahead and say your rolls as you roll them, just for people who are just kind of listening and not watching.
14.
24.
Ooh, that beats my
24.
16 for sure.
21 acrobatics.
And a 17 from Amber.
17.
Yep.
Athletics.
So everyone is able to pretty easily scale right up the up and down the wall, and you're now on the other side.
So we're like the chicken that crossed the road. Oh, no, I'm hungry again. I thought of chicken.
I never heard of this story. Regale me.
It's like the frog story I told you.
Oh, well, one that went flat on the wagon?
Exactly, Cope.
All right, what would you guys like to do? Feel free to move yourselves forward and such on the map.
Okay. It's dark in here, right?
No, you can see. It's twilight level.
Okay.
Yeah, I still don't see anything on mine.
Do you have a window that says the grotto up?
I don't see anything that says the grotto. I have a window.
Oh, you may need to go down. You're probably looking in the unexplored area still.
Okay, how do I do that?
There's on the bottom right, there's a kind of a gold little symbol there. If you click that and then move your mouse around, it'll scroll around the map.
And you're looking for the lower right corner.
Yes. Did you find it?
No, I'm clicking it and
Did you click and hold?
yeah, nothing happens. It turns into the cursor turns into a hand and I just see gray.
Okay. Try opening up your character sheet and then the token on the right side of it, or your picture on the right. Double click on that, and that might bring it up.
Oh, okay, that brought it up. Thank you.
There we
Sure.
go. Good trick. So Cup's running off ahead there.
Yeah, I'm kind of hanging in the back of the group.
Okay. Everyone like where they are before more stuff happens?
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Reaper.
No.
Is it a champion?
They don't show up at this level. So not too far from the large cavern, the passage turns sharply to the right. Standing there facing away from you is a monstrous shark-like humanoid. Its scales glint in the pale light from the kyber crystals. It turns to face you and smiles with a mouthful of sharp, shark-like teeth and cruelty. It raises its bone-tipped spear and attacks with a gurgling scream. Go ahead and roll initiative.
In the tower or out?
You don't
How's
need to
that
roll in the tower. On your character sheet, on
16.
the first page, the main page is an initiative between AC and speed, and you can roll that there. That's also a good thing to
Okay.
put on your hotbar.
Get a 19.
And let's make sure that I push the right button. And Schwarz, it is your turn.
Craziness. Move up here, hugging the wall,
Okay.
so I can see the thing, and then I will cast.
Sorry, you're casting what? You're cutting out right at the end. I think you need to hold the push to talk a little longer.
It's okay. I said then I'll cast at it. I hadn't said what yet.
Okay.
I was measuring distance. I'll go with acid splash.
It fails its save. It takes 3 damage.
Okay, and then I will pass my turn.
Werra.
Okay, I can't reach it from here. My movement speed is 25, so I'm gonna go 1, 2. I can move diagonally.
Diagonally is 5 and then 5 and 10, alternating.
15, 20, 25. I believe that's right.
Good enough for government work.
No comment. I'm going to take my hand axe and I'm going to throw it at him.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Not
That is a natural 20. Well done.
9 damage. I'm helping.
Yeah,
You,
that's a dwarf.
Dwarf
yeah, you
forever.
you bury that hand axe right square in his shoulder. It's almost
Boy,
up to the
they're hard.
handle. Are you done?
Can I use bonus action to go get axe back?
No.
Or
That would require moving again.
okay, next turn.
You threw it about 20 feet in front of you and embedded it in a Sahagin.
Should have gotten returning axe.
Cup.
I will Terminator walk up to it, prepared to take pain, depositing pain.
Your 17 will hit.
Oop, almost did the wrong damage. Okay.
11. Jeez Louise. 11 damage. All right then. And are you done?
I am officially awesome.
Preferditious.
All right, first up, I'm going to move. So be 5, 10, 15, 25.
Okay, so you move up around the
And
corner.
that should put me in line to be able to do a searing cast of cantrip Sacred Flame.
Yeah, that it will.
How do I drag this to it? Let me see.
Open the magnifying glass.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Then move the.
I
It
think
should
they-
just be able to move the attack box over
I think
to
it's the cast
creature.
box. The cast die. Or maybe the save one. One of the two.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. Just a second.
He fails his save.
All right. So. Nice.
You,
Massive radiant damage.
8 damage. Did you guys like roll max damage on everything? Holy cow.
No.
I'm making up for real life D&D Friday night.
There you go. So the Sahagin gives out a curdling little scream as it slumps over, dead on the floor. Behind
You
where
always knew clerics were OP in DDO.
behind where the Sahagin stood is a lever, which is attached to a strong-looking seaweed rope that heads back in the direction of the gate in the previous room. And the passage continues a short distance to the right before turning to the left again.
Oh my
Look,
goodness, you smell
there's
bad.
a curve to the other direction.
That's left.
Sorry, I'm confused by these concepts.
Just remember, Cup. I told you. Stick up your hands. Which one makes the L?
The one I eat ice cream with.
That doesn't help.
Ice cream a thing in this world? He wonders.
Very probably.
They can probably do a little better with the whole magic thing, right?
Yeah, probably makes it way easier. And it's cold. Okay, it's cold.
As Amber kind of gets around the corner there, you see that the passage opens up into another large cavern. The low light of kyber crystals glints off of a deep-looking pool in the center. And the perimeter of this cavern kind of opens up further, creating shelves around most of the open center area, beyond which you cannot see. And a solid-looking gate blocks the path to the left, or to the west.
Oh, we'll find out just how solid it is.
I could be of assistance.
You guys are moving up into the room with the large pool and the shelves.
Yeah, but I'm staying away from the pool.
Okay.
Water makes me nervous.
Might be filled with keys or something.
If it weren't for Salimus's spell, you'd probably still be dripping wet from your previous encounter with water.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of water right now either.
So as you enter into the room a little further, a horn that sounds like a conch shell blares out, and a stone slab rolls in front of the opening to the passage behind you. A combination of screaming, blood gurgling, and gnashing of teeth starts to echo in the cavern, filling it with the dreadful noise. Several more shark-like humanoids step out of the darkness onto the upper shelves. Their evil grins expose sharp rows of teeth that gleam from the shadows. It's a trap. Go ahead and roll initiative again.
Uh-oh.
doubt I'm going to get a 20 again.
I at least rolled well this
Okay,
time.
that's more what I expect.
Everyone got a 17.
Except for me.
Let's see. How do you?
Holy cow! Look at that.
It should rank it automatically based on
That's
dexterity.
a lot of
but
17s. No, I was trying to figure out how to go to the top of the round. Where's the? There it is. Got it. Cup, it is your turn. There are 3
Oh.
Sahagin throughout the room up on the upper ledges.
There's one right above Elijah.
There is indeed. He's not too far
Okay.
from you either.
And I can't really reach him by. I have to use a bow, right?
Yeah, you'd probably also need to step back a little bit to get an appropriate angle.
Alright, I step back. And I activate my rocket boots. No. Rocket punch. No,
Your 7 will
Wow.
miss.
I am sorry.
Amber,
Okay, is there an obvious way to climb up the ledge? To the ledge?
you could make an athletics check to try to do so. I mean, it's
Okay.
not doesn't look impossible. It's not smooth. It's kind of rocky outcropping.
I'm gonna try to climb up on that rock that's to the north of me.
Okay, so go ahead and move up to where the outcropping is. So it's about 10 feet. So you have kind of 2 options. You can try to do like a jump up, which would be generally harder, but falling would, you're jumping up, right? So it would be a more difficult thing to achieve with the athletics check, but your feet would be under you. You could also try to climb, which would be easier to achieve. So a lower roll would lower DC, but falling backwards might land you on your back or your bum or possibly your head.
I'll do the second option.
Okay. So go ahead and make an athletics check. That's a natural
Yeah.
20. So
There's a mountain dwarf there.
so
I
you
know
all
my climbing.
you all see Amber kind of go over to this 10-foot high rock outcropping, shield and warhammer in hand, and like a mountain goat, she springs up with only her feet and pops right up next to the Sahagin up here.
Holy cow!
Take a picture.
I'm painting already.
Yeah, I expect a really nice painting there.
All right, so you can go ahead and attack, and the best way to do that is grab that attack die, and you can drop it right on the icon of the monster you're attacking. Your 10, however, will miss the Sahagin. Are you done?
Yep.
Okay. Keep in mind, raging is a bonus action for you if you would choose to use it.
Okay.
Is that an okay you want to use it, or an okay?
I'll use it next round.
Okay. Werra.
Oh, this wall to the southwest, this climb.
It looks like the wall that the other dwarf just leapt up like a mountain goat.
Okay. Moving to wall. You said athletics?
Yep. And are you going to try to climb it or do a high jump?
Jump! Might as well jump.
Okay.
Oh,
Your feeble
where
7
is
does
great
not.
name dwarf?
You see the dwarf kind of go over there and it tries to jump, and you think she jumped a little bit, but
She chest bumped the wall.
a little bit.
Forgot to press spacebar as I got there.
Oof.
Yeah, the time
Lag.
Ladder glitch.
All right, are you done, Werra?
Can I still back up and throw an axe at him? Or was that my turn?
You can go ahead and throw an axe at it. Sure.
Do we need to back up
A little bit would be better. Yes.
10 feet?
5 feet here would be fine. Kind of in the middle of the squares,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Okay. Making up for bad jump.
Your 19 will hit. And 8 damage. Okay.
Now we're done.
Preferditious.
All right. I am going to move towards the center here. 5, 10, 15. Well, 20 is good enough. And I'm going to look at Sahaugen number 1 and go for the flame.
And that's it.
No, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Bet I would have made that jump if I had done it for the flame.
So that would depend on if you're religious or not. Wow, he fails that save with a 1. That's neat.
3 points of damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Mr. Elijah.
Ooh, that's me. I would like to attempt to climb up this wall over here that
Okay.
I'm next to. On there.
Athletics would be easier, but you can also choose acrobatics.
Yes.
That's a 20 on your acrobatics check. So not quite as graceful, but you do kind of scamper up the wall and kind of do a little, you pull yourself up that last little bit and kind of do a little forward somersault roll and come right up ready to fight that Sahagin up there.
Nice. I can move around him, right?
Correct.
Without creating. Okay. I'd like to move all on this side of him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast a Thunder Wave.
I'm trying to remember. Are there penalties for using spells in melee combat in this version?
Depends on what it is.
Yeah.
If it's a ranged thing, then yes, but otherwise not really.
It's Thunder Wave isn't ranged, it's within a 15-foot radius of myself.
Okay. He does save.
Okay. So then he doesn't get pushed. Darn it.
Does he take damage?
Yes. It should be halved though.
Yep, and it did that for me.
Okay.
Love that fantasy grounds.
I would like to also inspire Cup
Okay.
as my bonus.
What is this strange
And
feeling?
It gives you like a 1d8 or something, right?
1d6 at this level.
6, yeah. And then ends my turn.
All right. Well, this Sahagin does not take too kindly to you doing this to him, so he's going to turn around and attack you with his spear.
Spear of Doom.
And his 12 will miss you. And then he will also try to bite you. And that will hit. And you will take 3 points of damage.
Ouch!
Sahagin number 2 will turn and attack Amber in much the same fashion. First with a spear, which will miss, and then with a bite, which will hit as well. And Amber will take 2 points of damage. And it is now Schwartz's turn.
Okay.
May
Gonna
the
move up to
Schwarz
here.
be with you.
No tea. Just for that.
Your chill touch hits the Sahagin.
Good.
And he takes 4 points of damage and other stuff. Interesting.
Yep. 4 points of damage, and he can't be healed until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay.
And the other thing doesn't matter.
Good to know.
And I was done, so I passed the
Yep,
turn.
I saw that. Right, so the Sahagin hops down from over here and comes up to attack Preferditious. First with his spear, which will miss. And his bite will also miss.
It's Preferditious, not per.
I'm just gonna
It's
start calling
before he's
Sorry, do I
finished.
take damage for that?
no damage. They miss you everything. Cup.
I must protect Elijah.
He bit me.
I will apply disinfectant soon. I don't think I need Inspire for that.
Nope.
You gonna sit with your 20? You gonna trust the 20 to hit?
I'm gonna trust the 20.
Yeah, that hits. And it falls down, bleeding and dying.
Okay. I guess I'll take my movement. To go there and then end my turn face down in defense.
Okay. Amber.
Now this critter has a perfectly good weapon to hit me with, but he has to go and use a disgusting bite. That makes me so mad. I'm gonna rage.
Okay. You want to actually hit the where it says effect, or so there's a little magnifying glass to the right of where it says rage. And if you hit
Okay.
that, it'll open it up, and there's a little effect there, and you want to click that little person icon there. Do you see it? There you go. That just does a bunch of coding to make things a lot easier for us. You are now rage. You can also, by the way, drag that effect onto your hotbar as well. It's a pretty good trick. And go ahead and attack the Sahagin there. 23 will definitely hit.
Okay.
Let's see how much damage
So-
you do with your Warhammer. So just the damage next to where the Warhammer hit is, just drag that onto the Sahagin. 2 damage. Or sorry, 7 damage. You rolled a 2. Right. And is that all you're going to do?
Yep.
Okay. Werra.
Okay, shoot. I can't get within melee range of that guy. So it's 5'10", 5'10",
Yep.
basically.
You can also, if you hit both
Mm.
your mouth buttons, you can kind of get an arrow for distance.
Okay, well, I can't get within melee range, so hand axe time again. Sahagin wretches, are you scared of me? Come down and fight.
We'll assume that you picked up your last one off
Yep.
the dead body. Yeah, that hits.
I'm helping.
You bury another
all
hand
I
axe into
got.
a Sahagin.
That's it for me.
Okay. Jerry.
All right. I am going to this time use my mace. Well, actually, first, well, no, I'll deal with the person attacking me at the moment here. Oh no!
Ooh, a fumble effect. Your effect is Butterfingers. You throw your weapon 1d4 squares in a random direction.
Nice.
So, 1 square, and go ahead and roll a d8. 1 will be directly north, and we'll go clockwise. So,
All right.
so it is southeast of you. I will find a little token here for you really quick.
Was that intended?
Unfortunately, not.
There is your mace.
Is that working as intended?
It is a slimy cave, after all.
All right. That is my turn, though.
Okay. Elijah.
Oh. Being left all alone, I guess I'll just make my way down the ledge.
So if you make a decent acrobatics or athletics check, you can go down for free. So the height difference won't cost you any movement. Your 14 acrobatics will be sufficient.
And 20 or 15. I'm just going to move right here.
Okay.
And my turn.
All right.
I can't do anything from that 'cause I have no ranged weapon.
Oh no. So Amber, the Sahagin that you're locked in deadly combat with will attack you. And will skewer you with his spear, nice and critical hit like. And you will take a whopping 2 points of damage from a critical hit. Holy
I
cow.
laugh at you and your pitiful weapon.
Well, in that case, he'll try to bite you. Oopsie, that's not what we wanted to do.
I hope he flossed.
He will miss with the bite, however. Schwarz.
Okay. I'm just going to set a bonfire directly underneath Suhagan 1.
Going to
Great bonfire.
Oh boy. He saves.
Okay, then he is. Okay, there is still a bonfire there. He's just not taking damage of it from it at that time. If he's still in it when his turn comes, it'll hit him again.
Okay, let's see. I know he had I know there's a fire thing here somewhere. Here we go.
Yeah, it's 5 foot across.
Yeah,
So
I'm just trying to make it a little smaller so that you can grab around it.
Gotcha.
And it's if he ends his turn there?
Yep.
Okay.
Or if he were if he stepped out of it and ran through it again, which whatever, he'd make a save then too. But
Okay. He will instead sidestep towards Jerry. And he will attack Jerry again with his spear, which will miss, and then and a bite, which will also miss. These Sahagin are somewhat terrible at this game. However, another conch shell sounds, and several more Sahagin jump out from amongst the various tunnels and such up here. And 3 more come out from up above. And it is Cup's turn.
Oh dear. All right. I think I'm gonna move here, and I am going to sneak attack, bow attack the one on Amber.
Okay. Is that how that works this now?
It's if an enemy of the enemy is within 5 feet, or I get advantage.
No, she is definitely within 5 feet.
And that's a crit.
That is a crit. You did not get anything fun, though. Although I suspect this damage is going to be quite painful. Yeah, 13 points of damage. So he is now blood and dying. Amber Cup stole your kill.
Oh, nice.
But there's
That's
more.
fine. There's still more to kill.
And I still haven't used my inspiration. Hopefully, I get to use it.
Well, if you keep rolling like you are. Amber.
I'll move towards the one in the northeast.
Okay.
Is double move a thing?
You can use your action, your standard action, to move again.
Okay, I'll do that.
And you're done? I don't think you have anything you can do with a bonus action, so.
Nope.
Werra.
I'm gonna move up here. Go. And I'm gonna hit this guy with my. I can pull the great axe and swing it in the same. Or no?
Yeah, you can pull it out. I don't remember what the 5th edition rules are, but I think you can at least do it with a bonus action, if not as part of a move action.
I think it's called an equipment action.
Okay.
Oh, geez, they have something like that. That's crazy.
I am pulling my great axe. My axe will be great.
Okay. Your axe is great. It does hit with a 13. And it is now
Lots
dying.
of damage. Yay!
12
I
damage.
got kill.
Are you done?
The fate of evil. I'm done.
Mr. Jerry, sir.
All right. Well, being as I am currently maceless. Excuse me. I'm going to actually. I can take a 5-foot step and pick up the mace for my action, right?
It's a free action. I just double checked from the previous question.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So I'm going to do that then. And I'm still within attack range. So let me attack the Sahagin.
Of what?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. I thought that marker was actually the Sahagin.
No, that's a.
I'm not looking at the map here. Oh, they're actually way up there. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up my mace, but then I'm gonna Sacred Flame Sahagin 5.
Okay. He fails his save.
All right, 6 points of damage.
Well done, sir.
That's my turn.
And it is now my turn. Sahagin here. Down in the south. He takes kind of a hard landing, but manages to get over close enough to Elijah, and then he starts to attack. I've been using that. Let's see, has Elijah been hit yet? He has. You can kind of see him frothing at the mouth a little bit at the sight of your blood, Elijah. It seems to embolden him. But he still misses with his spear. And he bites you, however.
Ew,
And you take 3 more points of damage. And it is now Elijah's turn.
It's so gross. I'm gonna stab him.
Your dirty 20 will hit.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Ew.
7 points of damage.
It wasn't dirty until the Sahagin bit him, right?
We started using the I think Drac coined it, but the idea that a dirty 20 is not natural. You didn't roll a natural 20. So
Oh, nice.
no fun critical hit kind of action, but still hits okay.
All right, and I will end my turn.
All right. So So this Sahagin will run over here, and he'll throw his little spear at Preferditious, and it will land at his feet. And a miss.
All right.
Schwarz. Is it Schwarz or Schwarz? How are we pronouncing this without the T?
Schwarz.
Schwarz, okay.
And I'm creating a new fire underneath Sahagin 5 and that area, so I'll just go ahead and move that.
Sounds good to
Make that
me.
easier.
Sounds
just goes
hot.
away.
Fails his save.
That fish is on fire.
That's terrible.
Well, hopefully it'll make it decide to hop down. And I'm done.
All right. Sahagin up here will attack Amber, loving the sight of her blood, with his spear first for a hit. So Amber will take 3 points of damage after her barbarian resistance, and a bite attack will also connect, and she will further take 2 points of damage after the resistance. And we're back to Cup.
Cup will defend Elijah. I guess that's since Elijah's 5 feet, that also could be construed as a sneak attack.
Yes, indeed. Your 16 will hit.
And a 1d6 on top of that.
So 14 total.
Yep.
That is.
I should have a button for that, like a little.
It's programmable. Work on it in my spare time here. But you do kill that one.
Elijah, are you okay?
Oh god, I feel so gross. Do I smell like them now? Wait, you don't have a nose.
You're taking the robot variation of Warforged a little too seriously here. Amber, it's your turn.
All right, see if we can put an end to this.
He has a memory problem, so I'm just acting like he's brand new.
Your 8 will miss.
Ugh.
I just put your sneak attack into your character sheet, Cup. So you want to hit the effect button to add the dice to your damage when you do that.
Thank you.
Yep. Right, are you done, Amber?
Yep.
Werra.
I can't remember how to draw the little line so I know how far. But I'm guessing
Both mouse buttons at the same time.
No, that's not working.
Not on you, just you have to kind of do it off to the side generally.
Oh, okay. So I could. I'm going to run over here and I'm going to try that jump again.
Okay?
Athletics, right?
Yep.
Or acrobatics.
Either one you want.
Athletics for sure.
I kind of figured. You get about 1 foot higher this time.
I'm disgraced to name of dwarf. I'm going to back up 5 feet then and toss my axe at him.
Okay.
I mean, the good news is there's a bonfire roaring up there where you would have come up.
Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
8 points.
Nicely done.
I am going to dust off my butt and hope nobody saw me fall, and that will.
You didn't really fall as much. You like kind of chest bumped the wall again.
I keep forgetting to hit space in time.
Jerry,
All right, I'm going to stay where I am and do a sacred flame.
you will fail his save. You may not need to get chased down from the fire. He might be dead before you get there. Right, 2 points of damage.
Cool. All right, there we go.
Elijah.
They're all so far away.
Did you like cast spells with range and stuff?
None of my spells really have range, and
Oh.
I'm trying to be conservative in case of actually needing my last spell slot. Hmm. 10, 20, 25.
Could pick up rock and throw at.
I mean, I guess I could, even though I don't have the Tavern Brawler feat.
Just means you don't add a proficiency bonus.
That's right. Then, yeah, I would like to move about this far and pick up a rock and throw it at it.
Okay.
I don't have a rock to throw.
You can find one on the ground.
You're in cave.
No, I meant like as far as
Dumb.
to attack with. Should I just roll a die?
Make a dexterity check, essentially. Should be the same thing, right?
Okay, critted with rock.
Yeah, that's a natural 20.
Yep.
Go
What?
go ahead and roll a d4.
Twice.
So grab the d4, and while it's still in your hand, right click.
6 damage.
So Elijah comes running up to the last Sahagin, picks up a rock, chucks it at him, and with the momentum he's got going, and the he just gets a 1 in a million shot. I mean, Cup has never seen him hit something so square, right between the eyes, right above the bridge of the nose, and there's just this sickening crack sound as the Sahagan's body falls forward, like leans back, and it just falls forward and lands all the way on the ground.
That's for biting me, you jerks.
A good throw. You might want to use free action to pick up some more rock.
I didn't mean to click on that yet, but yeah, I'm gonna pick up a couple rocks.
That's fine.
And in my turn. I can't believe I critted with a rock.
It is
Rocks
pretty
need to be
ridiculous.
nerfed.
Okay. I'm going to leave that fire going for now and cast a spell over at the Sawagan. Chill touch.
What's the range on that?
It is 120 feet.
Holy cow. Your 8 will miss, however.
Okay.
Oh boy. He's still alive. He's gonna attack Amber again.
I haven't gotten to attack him yet.
Yeah, you did. You missed.
Oh, yeah, I missed. Sorry.
He'll hit you with his spear for a whopping 1 point of damage. Then he'll try to bite you. And he will do so successfully for 2 points of damage. We're really pouring it on here. However, another conch shell sound comes out, and even more Sahagin come out to play. I feel like I'm missing one somewhere. There's supposed to be another one somewhere, and I don't know where he is. It's a little disappointing.
He's the one that's too scared of us to come down and fight.
Nope, I found him. He was just hiding under the flame thing.
For the flame.
I mean, he's welcome to come in right there. Make it
No,
save.
I feel like he would know not to stand immediately in the fire.
I'm sure you're right. I was just saying he's welcome to be.
You're inviting him to be stupid?
If that were a PC instead of an NPC, we'd have to make some kind of a check. So I'm thinking the Swagan should.
This Sahagin comes jumping down and runs at Werra and will chuck a spear at her. Do you have any damage yet, Werra? No.
Nope.
Well, let's try to fix that, shall we?
No, let's not.
Well, he misses entirely with his spear, and it is Cup's turn.
I am Cup. Well, seeing that my ally, I think, is that 80 feet?
To where Amber is?
Where the Swagan 3 is. Yeah, between me and Swagan 3. That looks like 55.
That's what I got. What's your range on sneak attack? Don't tell me this doesn't have a range.
It says on ranged weapons, and my bow has 80 feet.
Well, howdy doody. That's broken. All right, have at it.
I will use inspiration.
All right, you're gonna inspire that 11. Make it a 13 there.
Yeah.
All right. Nope, that didn't do what I wanted to do. Where is? That will hit.
Prepared to meet
So
Cup.
hit your sneak attack.
I already had the effect on.
Great. 9 damage.
Yep. And then after doing that, I will move next to Elijah.
Okay.
Let's say about here, and then end my turn.
Amber.
All right, let's see if I can finally hit something.
A 23 will definitely
right.
hit something. $12 points of damage. Nicely done. Will that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Werra.
I am going to move up here by this big old mean Swagan.
All right.
And I'm going to pull out my great axe. Say, here, meet great axe.
Your 13 will hit.
Good. I was a little worried. 9 damage. Take
Hey,
that.
even re-rolled
Swagan.
your 1 there too.
Oh, it did. Look at that.
Well. All right. 9 points of
Excellent.
damage.
And that is my turn.
All right, Jerry.
All right. Yeah, let's Searing Bolt again. Seems to be working all right.
Better than your mace attack.
True.
Hey, his mace would have hit him if he was southwest of him.
He hit...
Right, I was preempt.
That's a save.
Okay, so I assume it's just no damage on a
I
save.
believe so, yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Everything looks weak compared to a rock now.
Yeah.
You done, Jerry?
Yes, sorry.
That's okay. All right, we'll have Sohagen 7 jump down and run over here. There's Mr. Schwarz. Schwarz. You realize I'm going to be adding a T to that, like, forever, right? Just the thing that's going to happen.
I mean, I was very careful when I found the name to see. It's like it doesn't have a T, right? 'Cause
Well, he will miss you with both a spear and a bite. Elijah.
Alrighty then. Gonna turn around. Well, I guess I'm facing that direction. I'll come up to this poor schmuck. And not hit him.
Yeah, that's a 1. You miss.
Ooh, don't I get like a fumble or something?
You didn't get anything exciting.
Oh, okay.
The table does not always come up with something exciting.
Drats.
Yeah.
Then that. Where's my comp? Will end turn.
All right, this Saga number 5 will just hop right down and attack Cup. First with a spear, which will miss, and then with a bite, which will miss just as badly. It was quite terrible. So Hagen 6 will come right over here to miss Amber and join his friend, and will hit with his spear for 3 points of damage after resistance, and then attempt to bite as well, but will miss. Schwarz. Just moving that thing, or do you cast it again?
I cast it again, which removes the previous one because it's concentration. So it's similar to.
Interesting. It will fail its save. 4 damage.
Burn a little bit.
All right, so Hagen 3 is still alive, still attacking Amber with a miss of spear. And a miss on his bite attack.
Nice.
Woohoo.
Even with advantage, he rolled once.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the advantage got negated a 1, so, you know. All right. Werra. Gonna hit you with his claw.
Oh.
3 points of damage. Sight of blood on his claws excites it. Wait a minute, that's not what I want to do. Attacked himself. Let's try that again. Attacking Werra.
I'm fine with him attacking.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's gonna bite you instead. For 4 points of damage. And it's Cup's turn.
Walking germs.
I'm gonna put my bow in my mouth. I'm gonna take my rapier in one hand and my dagger in the other hand, and attack with my rapier and bonus action attack with my dagger.
All right. I'm not sure about putting the bow in your mouth, but the other stuff sounds fine. $16 will hit. 8 damage.
Now, because I don't have the 2-weapon fighting style, I don't get my dex modifier to my damage off my offhand.
Right. 24 will hit.
So just -3 the damage on here.
Okay.
Deuce.
Done.
And I end my turn.
Hello, Amber. You are surrounded by Sahagin.
All right. I will take a 5-foot step.
It's actually not a 5-foot step anymore, but you can move there freely. That's fine.
Okay. And I'll attack number 3 again.
Alrighty. .22 will hit. And it will fall over in a pool of blood. Much to the chagrin of Sahagin number 6, who now seems more intent on killing you.
Yeah, you go ahead and try.
Does that end your turn?
Oh, yes, sorry. It's the end of my turn.
Sure. Werra.
Okay, I'm gonna swing Great Axe at this guy. Meet Great Axe, dude.
Your dirty 20 will
Dirty
hit.
20. 15 damage.
Holy cow.
I like that reroll thing. I originally rolled a 2 and an auto reroll.
Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. Will that end your turn?
He's dead. Yay! I'm really helping. That will end my turn.
Mr. Jerry.
Okay, dokie. Well, I am too far away. No. I don't know why. Let me see. I'm just gonna do Sacred Flame again because hey, it seems to be working.
Are you intending to target yourself and
No, I'm not quite sure what the deal is with that 70-foot thing.
I don't know. So you got your targets. It fails its save.
Okay. Oh, nice. Only 7 or how much?
7.
5?
Oh, 7.
7. Yeah. Okay, I had something over the window. There we go. 7. Cool. And actually, I'm going to back up a little bit too, so I can maybe get a little bit closer to the other one should I need to. So I'm going to go like, let's see, 5, 10, 15. I'll go about there.
All right. Hiding behind Werra. All right. So put a little flame part in there. So this Sahagin's going to sidestep out of the fire. And not managed to hit Schwarz yet. So we'll go with spear attack and then a bite attack. And the bite will hit. And you will take 3 points of damage. And then it's Elijah's turn.
Yeah. Let's cut him.
Did it make the concentration check automatically?
It does not appear to have done so, no.
Okay.
Your 21 will hit. 7 points of damage.
Die, you Sahuagin scum.
Should have saved that for an attack roll instead of a concentration check.
Hey, it's above 10.
Are you done, Elijah?
Yep.
All
And
right.
my turn.
Let's see if we can hit Cup with Sahagin number 5. We can indeed with a spear for a whopping 2 points of damage. And he will bite Cup for another 3 points of damage. And the other one will be attacking Amber Ooh, a critical hit. This is exciting. All right then. So you take 6 point. Oh, so the bonus here is 3 standard critical hits to the target. So we'll hit Amber a few times here.
Why does he get 3?
That's what he got for his critical hit. Effect Mighty Blow.
Ah,
You do 3 standard critical hits to the target.
That mightily blows.
So
yeah, really.
yeah, he puts his spear right through your shoulder.
Wow, he really is trying to kill me.
He's angry.
And emboldened by this attack, he will attempt to almost bite himself, apparently. Schwarz.
Okay. All right, guy in front of me. I'm going to angrily vomit at him.
That sounds exciting.
So let's see. Okay, got it.
He makes his save,
Still takes half.
and he's still dying. I'm not sure it took half though, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to look at the programming there. Anyways, right, Cup.
Cup really confused on being bit. So I don't eat. I don't know why he's doing this.
Your 18 will hit though,
Yes.
and it is now dying.
All right. Bonus action, step on face.
There's
Yeah, you show him, Cup.
there's a crunching sound as you crunch its teeth into the ground.
And then I would take my movement up there, getting a little closer to our beloved dwarf fighter. Right? Is a dwarf.
Yep.
Me? Yes. Or wait,
And
we
then
have 2 dwarf fighters, don't we?
Well, dwarf barbarian. All right, Amber. I think some retribution is in order.
Yeah, really.
drink a potion.
If only I had one.
Your 15 will hit the Sahagin. Another Warhammer blow. 8 damage. Nicely done.
Oh, yeah, end of turn.
Okay.
If only I got a critical.
Werra.
Okay, where nearest Sawagan?
I think there's only one left, and it's up by Amber.
Okay, I gotta
And
move.
I think you've already thrown both of your hand axes. Or how many do you have?
Oh. Actually, I only had one. I was just. Didn't I retrieve it out of that last guy I killed?
Probably.
Can I throw one or not?
I don't think you've retrieved it at least the second time, so no.
Darn. Then Dwarf just gonna move up and stick. Dwarf, pick up rock.
Yes.
Okay.
I pick up rock, and this is a dex, just a dex regular throw.
Yeah, basically. Hang on a hot second though. So you'll be throwing with disadvantage. You're more than 20 feet.
Yeah, and I can't move close enough unless I do double move, and then I can't do anything at all if I do that. So, okay, disadvantage, dwarf throw.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
that's not gonna happen.
Dwarf, pick up rock and drop rock on own toe.
Pretty much.
Dwarf fail at being dwarf.
This dwarf is seeing everyone else do cool things and trying to imitate it poorly.
Hey, at least the rock didn't have to fall very hard.
Yeah.
True.
Jerry.
All right. I don't think that's too far for me to shoot, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, I need to go 60 feet, no problem. So I'll move up for, a while. And then attack Sahuagin 6 with Sacred Flame.
Okay. Fails his save.
3 points of damage.
And he is down.
Yay!
I didn't die.
You can also, as a bonus action, use Healing Word if you want.
Oh, I can use Healing. Oh, that's right. It's a bonus,
bonus
action for
action,
Healing
yeah.
Word. Yeah. For sure, I'll cast that then. Okay. Oh, no, Amber.
Bonus action, and it's 60 feet. 7 healing. Are you a life cleric?
Thank you.
No, I'm not.
Okay. We don't have to worry about that then. All right.
Are we out of combat?
You are out of combat. The Sahuagin lay dead at your feet, their blood mingling with the water. However, the gate is still locked and closed, and the stone in front of the way you came is too heavy for you to move.
Why did they bite us?
Because their teeth are sharp and they were trying to kill you. I'm gonna look around.
They're
Right, make an investigation
mean
check.
Land sharks.
I'm going to pick up my axe
Okay.
I'm gonna check and see how
and
just
some
how
rocks.
solid this gate is.
Pretty solid. Schwarz, you find a small hidden latch near the water.
Hey, there's a latch here. Should I flip it?
That seems logical.
I just hope no more Swaggin don't frickin' pop out.
No, it just
Okay.
opens the cage in the water. And at the bottom of the cage, you can see what looks to be a key.
Oh, hey, there's a key down there.
Ooh,
bet that goes to that
shiny.
door.
Who's up for a swim?
Cup.
Not it.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Make an athletics check, please. If you drown
Athletics?
here, yeah. If you drown here, it's going to be really embarrassing.
Gotta have a -1. This is gonna be awesome.
Oh boy. Oh, nice.
So without too much difficulty, Cup just kind of like steps off into the water and sinks down and grabs the key and then just kind of swims right back up.
I forgot to disrobe.
As he's doing that, I make a quick little half painting of me standing in front of the water and a robot jumping in water.
How fast can you paint? Holy cow.
That's I mean, I it's probably really bad looking, but I
Like
try
A
to make
quick
it-
sketch.
So he turns it
Yeah,
around
quick
and everyone
sketch.
sees like 3 blobs of paint.
His parents were Bob Ross and Mario Andretti.
That's an odd combination. All right, so you have a key?
I assume it's for the slab. And I approach the slab and I smash the key into it.
You smash the key into it. The key breaks and you're locked in here forever.
It doesn't work.
Hooray, game over.
This
No,
is
there's-
not working as intended.
There's a loud click. And oopsie. Door opens and as the door opens, you see a familiar halfling who You hear immediately as it opens, exclaimed, "See! I told you I could pick that lock!"
I had the key.
He had the key.
Ah, well, I picked it right as you opened it. And there before you are Jeets, Salimus, and Talbron.
Yeah, fancy seeing you guys here.
Salimus looks you over. Says, are you okay? She casts a spell, and Amber's wounds all get healed.
Oh, thanks. There were a couple scratches, though. That was fine.
Talbron says dryly, "I see you have met the Sahagin. Was it exhilarating?"
I felt the excitement.
"You're doing well, brother." Jeets looks at you and says, "I did tell you not to become undead."
I can say I'm emptier for it.
I'm still a little bit upset. He bit
And
me.
then let the fire go out.
Sure.
I still don't understand why.
The Jeets comes into the room and looks around. Oi! These guys ain't got nothing but rubbish on them. He starts searching them.
I retrieve my hand axe before Jeets can get it.
Probably a good plan. You already did that.
These creatures seemed very primitive and desperate.
Yes, that is exactly why they were biting us, Cup.
So Salimus kind of looks you over and says, I think you could use a rest. Come over here. And so she pulls you over off to the side, kind of in the little Strictly area off to the west. And says, do you feel the magic here? There are places like this all around the world, and magic is very powerful for adventurers that know how to use it. She takes out a little figurine, and it's it's this little statue, but it's shimmering in a blue hue. She throws it on the ground, and immediately it grows in size to around 12 feet tall. She explains, "This is a shrine of the Eladrin. They can be used anywhere you sense this magic. And once activated, you can get the effects of a full night's rest in the span of just a few minutes. But use this magic wisely. It takes weeks for this magic to reform, and sometimes it never even returns to an area."
Before I use the shrine, I'm going to use my second wind to get back the few hit points I've lost.
Sure.
Same for my spell points.
I mean, you get a long rest, so pretty much wipes the board. So
That works too. That just gives me my second wind back.
Yep.
And my breath.
Yes, even in Patrick's Fantasy Grounds version of DDO, there are shrines.
This is awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Remind me how we do a long rest.
I just did it.
Oh, okay.
There's a button on my my combat tracker that I can just give everyone a long rest or a
Let's
short
go
rest.
AFK for a few minutes.
Sure.
Have you found any luck finding this priestess?
No, we were searching for her. I believe the path to the north will lead us to her, which is very distressing because this is also the way to Korthos.
It's logical that if they're desperate, then they would want Korthos for resources.
I agree. Or, Jeet says, or perhaps they just want fresh meat, which earns him another glare from Salimus.
Maybe they're just helping Dragon.
I figured that would qualify, right? As resources.
In time of war, a dragon would be a great resource.
No, I think they attack us, so we won't attack Dragon, so they'll have Dragon on their side.
This is perplexing.
Talbron tells you that they have not yet determined the relationship between the dragon and the Sahagin, but both problems have arisen around the same time.
The dragon doesn't eat fish, does it?
They
I
don't
mean,
know.
I wouldn't eat them.
Dragon eats whatever dragon wants to eat.
They're quite noble entities. I wouldn't call them quite creatures.
It was white, right?
Yes.
Well, it like all of its food hard frozen.
Ah, it's into crisps then.
Fish sticks.
I was like a split second from saying
All right, what would you
Just
guys
like
like to do?
Head north.
Yes, I would definitely like to get to a nice spot so I can paint all of these lovely sightings. Even though I really do not want to rethink of those Sahuagin.
Cup needs a quiver of alacrity.
The quivers continue north, winding through more shallow pools and eerie crystals producing light. And the pungent odor of Sahagin lingers from the water. And before long, you come to a door.
Ew.
So you're telling me those people consume people?
Yes.
Should I consume people?
No, Cup, you should just stay as you are when it comes to consuming.
Talbron, do you eat?
Yes.
W-
Tasty
Really?
tasty ham oil is my favorite.
I must experience this.
The best place to get that is in Stormreach.
I'll make sure to buy you some when we get there, buddy. Or if we get there.
Your family has paid me before we left. I could probably buy my own.
Just kind of move everybody up to the
Sure.
northern part of the oopsie.
The northern oopsies?
I tried to grab someone and it said it was doing the mask dragging thing.
You can do a mass drag.
No, like to mask the fog of war kind of a thing.
Oh, okay. I was saying, man, if you could do a drag everyone to X, that would be amazing.
I don't think you can do that.
I mean, not yet.
Oh, is that one of the Unity features?
I have
I
no
don't know.
idea, but I
Yeah.
hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably worth mentioning here. This is being run through Fantasy Grounds, and Fantasy Grounds is doing a new Unity version of this. This is the, well, I guess will probably eventually be the legacy version of it, but it's been in operation for a very, very long time, and it's pretty amazing. And we really do want to thank Fantasy Grounds for sponsoring the show here.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
thank you, fantasygrounds.com.
Yeah, fantasygrounds.com, and also the Unity thing, they're currently in alpha. So I don't know when it's going to get released, but I would probably say maybe early mid next year,
they're
something
shooting
like that.
for
Probably.
December, or although that may be beta. I don't remember. Maybe I'm thinking of beta. But so you come up to this door, and Selimus holds up her hand. She approaches and turns and tells you, "There's great evil behind this door. The priestess is surely here.
How could you tell?
I can sense her." Talbron walks over to a lever near the door. Says, "I will open the door. Get ready."
All right.
Ready?
I'm going to kind of look like I'm ready.
Okay, I'm
She's
ready
in
as
there
well.
performing some kind of profane blood magic, isn't she?
A loading wheel shows up in my face.
Me a quick moment here.
Well, take all the time you need because let's face it, in the real quest, Talbron stands there by the lever, and you usually just run by it and get. I will open the door. Eventually.
One of the annoying things about this is when you import a new thing that it doesn't seem to keep the same mask sensitivity to what's there, so be a little annoying. in that
Yeah, he
regard.
clearly tanked his initiative.
Come on. Should have done this while you were pimping Fantasy Grounds. That would have been a good time for that. So after a few moments, Talbron pulls the lever and cries out, "Charge!" As you enter the room, the fishy smell hits you like in the face like a punch on the chin, and there's a cacophony of screaming and gurgling breaking out as the Sahagin are in here, readying their weapons, and as they get ready to attack. A priestess and her personal guard take off to the west, attempting to escape. Selimus turns to you and points at the priestess and says, "Don't let her escape. We'll hold the rest off." And Selimus and Jeets and Talbron kind of separate, kind of cut off most of the rest of them, as the priest and her two guards gonna head off in that direction a little bit. You guys are kind of more up here at this point.
So we're splitting the party.
Well, not your party.
Well, Selimus, Jeet, and Talbron.
Sure. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Do I get a silver roll, gold roll for this? I might get an item that might help.
No.
12.
19.
6.
19's pretty good.
16.
16.
Elijah.
Ooh. Where's this priestess?
To the northwest of you.
Oh, okay, there she is. All right. I think what I want to try is I'm going to try doing this. I can see her, right?
Yep.
Use Tasha's hideous laughter.
The priestess fails her save.
Yes.
What does this spell do?
So this, she perceives everything as hilarious and funny and falls into a fit of laughter. What does it say? The target must succeed a wisdom roll if or fall prone. So she falls prone and is incapacitated and unable to stand for the duration. It's a concentration spell up to 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. You have found the priestess.
And she's not going anywhere.
Ooh, that's a lot of saw walking.
There'll be less soon.
Amber.
Okay, I found myself.
So Selimus has indicated to you that you should engage the priestess and her bodyguards, and they'll handle the rest of them.
Okay, I just figure out which one's the priestess. I'm gonna throw a javelin at the priestess.
Okay. You want to move closer first?
Yes.
She's also knocked prone, just remember.
Yes. It believes gives you a penalty on range.
Disadvantage on ranged and advantage in melee. Against her.
Right. Okay. Javelin will miss.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. Cup.
Cup,
Yeah,
they're
I
laughing
was.
at you. Get them.
What's that? Oh. So I will go and do the whole dagger rapier thing
Okay.
and attack this Swaggin.
Your 19 will hit.
Womp womp. I should make an offhand.
Yeah. Dagger will also hit.
And that's my turn. I guess that's 3 less. I'm going to work on programming in our dagger.
Sure.
Okay. Move a bit, then I'm gonna cast sleep.
How many creatures does this affect?
Depends on what I roll. That'll be its epicenter, and then it spreads out, taking out a number of hit points worth of.
I don't think you're hitting Swaggin number 1 at the moment, but I think you can move it so it does.
It's not really codable. You'll, yeah.
No, I mean
It will.
your circle. Yeah.
There we go. So, like the first one would hit with Sahaga 2, and then if it's got less than 30 hit points, it'd fall asleep, and then however much left over from that would go to the next one.
So it's based off of hit points?
The next lowest. Yep.
And is there a save?
Okay. There is no save.
Wow, no save. That's pretty impressive.
I like sleep spell.
Yeah, if you want to take out a bunch of commoners or first level PCs, sleep.
Yeah.
They're sleeping.
So what are the effects on that? Prone, probably.
I've got the effects.
It does.
Which
It hits. Oopsie. It affects number 2, but it's the only one it will affect.
Okay, so it's not enough extra hit points to get Sahagan 1.
Correct.
Okay.
And how long does he stay asleep?
A minute.
Does somebody hitting him wake him up?
Yep.
Okay.
But someone could come up and auto crit him, or up to you kill him before he wakes up.
Neat. You done?
I am.
All right. The Sahagan over here are gonna engage these guys. I don't think I have. Nope, I don't. There we go. Excellent. Right. Jerry.
All right. I am going to back up 10 feet and cast Fog Cloud. 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered basically on a point within range, which will be the hallway behind me, another, let's see, 5 feet. Basically, I'm going out to the lip of the open area, so it'll be obscured all through the hallway. That way, if we need a place to escape, Fog Cloud will work. It essentially makes anyone trying to attack you within the fog cloud suffer the blindness effect.
So you're doing something like that?
It's a radius 20, and yes, centered on 5 feet behind me.
So radius 20. centered like this?
Well, the middle of it should be right by where my body would be if I had a body. Right there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move forward.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. So Hagen 2 is asleep. He doesn't wake. There's no save to wake up or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay.
And what's crazy, when you cast it at a higher level, you get 2 dice per additional level you cast it in of D8s.
Oh, that's fun.
So like at 6 levels, like okay, 15 D8, that's gonna probably take something out.
I apparently did some of this wrong earlier. But that's okay. I can fix it. I forgot that I had them already loaded in their own little encounter thing. But now, Jeets' party is ready to go. Right. Jeets walks up and stabs Sahagin 3 a bunch of times and kills Sahagin 3.
Oi, you're undead now, ain't ya?
That's right, lass. Right. So can the priestess stand up? Because she's laughing.
Well, she's prone. She gets to make a save at the end of her turn, though.
At the end of her turn, okay?
Yeah, which is for a DC of 13.
It's also just a movement action to get up from prone.
Well, but she's laughing.
Yeah. Unable to stand up.
Why don't you do this? Can you throw the save on her again?
Yeah. Did it not go? What the heck?
Nope.
There we go.
All right. She saves.
All right.
So what does that mean?
I mean, that's at the end of her turn, so now she is not laughing anymore, and she is.
But she's still prone.
Yeah, she's still prone, so she'd
Okay.
have to get up next turn.
Werra.
So that means if I want to attack her, I have advantage?
Currently, yes.
On melee.
Well, I just happen to be able to run up within melee range.
Yeah, get it.
Meet my great axe. Oh, wait, let me click advantage.
You shouldn't have to. It should do it automatically. Your 14 will hit.
Yay! That was actually 2 really kind of crummy rolls. Take that, Slogan Wretch. Take that tiny little bit of damage.
6 damage is respectable.
Yeah. But that is
At, at level 1.
Yeah, that's not bad at
I'm
all.
helping.
The Sahagin guard there, although seeing that you're attacking the priestess, will return the favor by attacking you. Will hit you with his spear for 5 points of damage, and then try to bite you.
You.
And will succeed at biting you.
That's the first time a Sawagan
4
has
damage.
managed to actually hit one of us.
Swaggin 1
with
attacked
a
her?
spear.
Yeah. And some of the other Sahagin continue to engage Jeets' party over yonder. Although they are clearly outmatched.
When we get to civilization, I'm getting a T-shirt that says "I hate Sawagan."
Elijah.
Gonna run up next to Cup over here. That will slash and dash and completely miss.
Yeah, that 8's not hitting anything.
And then I will use my bonus action to inspire Werra.
Okay.
Why, thank you.
Not a problem. I'll paint you a glorious picture later.
I would like a picture of myself, but not the failed jump.
No worries. No worries.
You done,
He
Elijah?
hands you a signed autograph.
You done, Elijah?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Always forget
Amber.
to click that button.
All right, I'll move here and attack Swagan 1.
All right. An 8 will miss. It's very nearly a 17. I saw it.
Yeah, story of my life.
Are you done, or would you like to rage?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Cup.
I have a question. Are you using flanking rules?
You do not get benefits for that. No,
Oh, it's an optional. It's
I'm
that's
not
not
using the
standard
optional
rule.
rule. No.
All right. But I still get backstab because
You do indeed. Your 16 will hit.
And I'll do an offhand. I finally programmed what.
Awesome. The 12 for your dagger will also hit. For a whopping 1 point of damage.
Woot! All right, and I end my turn.
Okay. Move over here. I'm target the princess with chill touch to keep her from healing.
That will miss.
Nope.
I've changed my mind. Won't do that.
So Selimus casts a spell and knocks out a couple Sahagin. And Talbron will also do the same and knock out a couple Sahagin.
I never tried this, but in the beginning of when you're in the ground, can you select them and see what level they are?
Selimus is 9, I think. Cherry, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to. All right. I'm just gonna go move aside a little bit, or move up a little bit, and then do the sacred flame.
Okay. On which one?
So Helgen 1.
He succeeds in his saving throw.
All right. That's that done.
All right. So Sahagin 2 is the one that's asleep, and he just stays asleep, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna pick up this spell at some point. Jeets does some more slashing and hacking and kills another Sahagin. All right, so the priestess stands up. Let's get rid of her proneness. And let's see. She will cast a spell on Werra, who makes her wisdom saving throw. Should have let you roll that, but
Wise dwarf.
yeah, that's probably a good thing for you. Yeah. So she casts a spell on you, and it fails. If anyone would like to make an Arcana check to figure out what spell she casts, have at it.
Yeah. Because I like rolling dice. Ah, I know nothing.
Yeah. Wow. I'm just gonna point out that the fighter got the best Arcana roll out of anybody.
I just did that for the heck of
You
it.
could do that untrained.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
she did. You all don't have any idea what spell the priestess was casting.
There you go.
No.
Oh my god, that was a natural 20.
Yeah. I tend to roll those when it doesn't really matter.
That's when it matters the most.
So Amber recognizes the spell as something that she's seen before.
So the barbarian actually got the highest
Yes.
arcana.
Werra, it's your turn. And Amber, I sent you a whisper in Fantasy Grounds there. That hopefully you got.
Okay.
I'm pulling out my great axe again, and I am slashing at the priest.
That will hit.
I thought it might.
Nice solid 21. For
12
12 points of damage. Nicely done.
Oh, nice.
Will that end your turn?
That will end my turn.
Well, so Hagen 1 does not take kindly to this and will attack you back with a hit.
Why is it when I inspire someone,
damage?
they don't need it?
You know. That works,
That's
I
actually
guess.
the problem with inspiration is a lot of times it's never used.
Yeah.
It gets a
So
really
fire
solid
me.
clamp down on your shoulder there for 5 points of damage. Elijah.
Oh, it's me again. I'm gonna cut him some more. Oh, except not.
Yeah, that 8's not going to hit. Can you inspire yourself? Maybe you should try that.
Can I inspire myself?
I actually don't know.
Certain colleges, but at the beginning,
Not right now.
it's other
No.
people.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to pout, and in
Amber.
All right. Well, really tired of the way Sal Walgan 1 is treating my fellow dwarf. So this time I'm gonna hit it.
I like the confidence. You do hit with a 15. And it is now dying.
Yay.
Nice. You know, I think I bought my favorite goat from your family.
Oh, I knew I liked you.
Will that end your turn?
Oh yeah, that ends. Actually, I'll take a 5-foot step.
Okay. Cup.
I will go around to the priestess. I heard that you are the figure of authority of religion. And then I'll stab. Well, I get backstab. Ooh, I accidentally applied it twice.
That's okay. I can fix that. Done. 14 will hit.
Double one. And I'll take my dagger and I'll shank her side.
14 will hit.
3 damage. I am a war forge.
Well, technically you did 6 total. You just rolled ones on 3 different dice.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully this time this will go better.
Well, she is standing up, so 23, that'll hit. Another 1 for damage.
what is going on here?
Her god is good for her.
Apparently.
Devourer.
But now she can't heal herself.
Alright, Salimus will cast another spell and wipe a few more Sahagan off the board over here.
Holy cow.
I'm guessing they're not getting any XP from this encounter.
Yeah, they're way
Our
over
lovely.
level cap.
Talbron will knock a couple more out.
But wait, we're in the same party. Does that mean that it affects us too?
No. Jerry,
All right.
all for flavor. I tried to figure out how to like incorporate the three of them in a way that made some sort of sense, but like still left you guys stuff to do.
Right.
Sacred Flame on Sahagin too.
It fails.
5 points.
Does that wake it up, or is it still asleep?
No, that wakes it.
Oh, yay! That's exciting.
I forgot it was asleep.
Well, I thought it was. I guess I wasn't sure, but either way, we need to take care of it, right?
Eventually.
Yep.
And you guys got the Sahagin Priestess, so.
And it is prone, so there's that.
Anyway, 5 points of damage, and
Yep.
that's that.
Well, it will stand up and no longer be prone, and step right over here and attack Cup.
No.
The cup has overrunneth.
And he will miss with the spear, but will connect with a bite for 2 points of damage.
I do not have blood.
Does not compute.
Barking up wrong tree.
Cheats will kill another Sahagin. Alright. Let's see what this lady can do. Anything more useful? So the priestess will cast a spiritual weapon.
Uh-oh.
Moon shark.
And that spiritual weapon will attack Werra. And it will hit
Dwarf is hurting.
for 5 points of damage. And then
Wow, Dwarf really hurting.
I should have done that first. Amber, can you please make a wisdom saving throw, please? So on the main part of your character sheet, to the right is saves.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Yeah, that's not good.
Nope. You find yourself unable to move. Everyone else
Oh.
sees these 3 blue rings circling her body.
Uh-oh.
Is this what the marriage thing you were talking about, Elijah? Where
Yes.
you get rings?
Yes and no. Either way, you're incapacitated.
Werra.
Yep, I'm just looking at something here. Okay, it's a bonus action. For the start of my turn, I'm going to swing my great axe. Be great axe. Great.
Ooh,
21 will hit.
yes. Right.
So
So,
several
a
things
little bit of
happen
damage.
at once. The Sahagin priestess dies.
Yay!
And Amber is also able to move again.
Yay!
Yay! And I am also, as my bonus action, I'm going to use my second wind. I can use the bonus action to regain hit points 1d10 plus my
Okay.
so, which is 1. So 1d10 plus 1.
Wow.
I'm still a little bit wounded, but that helps.
Yeah, that'll help a lot.
That was
11?
excellent.
Oh, you already gave it back
Yep.
to me.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
apparently, if you just delete tokens, it doesn't take them out of the combat tracker.
That's annoying.
Isn't it, though? Elijah.
Hooray! I'm just gonna use my bonus action first, even though we're at the tail end of this. Where to heal?
6
And
points for
I'll
Werra.
run
Nice.
And
Oh,
I'll
why,
run
thank
over
you.
here and attack.
Your 21 will hit. Five damage. Very nice.
Don't touch my buddy. And that ends my turn.
Good news is I can tell which ones of these aren't on the board anymore because it doesn't move my screen. Amber.
Right, I'll move here. Not on top of cup.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh dear. I'm trying to help and I'm breaking everything. There we go.
sorry.
This is
It's
awkward.
okay. Amber and Cup just did a 2-step.
Yeah.
Time
And
for
I'll
that
attack.
later after fight and in private.
I mean, I've been trying to teach him how to dance.
20 will
so-
hit.
I'm super confused. Hey, I can
don't-
feel confusion.
I, for one, don't understand this private thing.
8 damage. That's a pretty good shot from a Warhammer. Will that end your turn?
Yeah, ends my turn.
Okay. Cup.
It's time to. Oh wait, I'm gonna do the effect. That should hit.
Your 20 hits. And you slay the creature. And Jeets slays the last Sahagin on the other side as well. You just get rid of them all. And Salimus congratulates you on your victory. Thanks for the help. It's a good thing we stopped the Sahagin here. Korthos Villas is right through that passage there. She points off to the west, which I will remember how to do correctly to make it so you can see the rest of the way out.
we can see things.
They must have been preparing for an assault. That could have been disastrous. She tells you to head on to the village. I'm sure they could use some more help. Before you go, though, she says, take these, and as a reward, she offers you each your choice of a +1 weapon, armor, or wand, plus 50 gold. And she also gives each of you 2 shrines of the Eladrin. And she reminds you how they work. And then she continues and tells you to find the Wavecrest Tavern and talk to the owner, Sigmund Bowerson. He will get you settled in. We must resume our search for Lars Hayton. Jeets tries to interject, and you hear him get out of... But before Salimus just doesn't even give him the chance. Without Lars, I fear Korthos will fall. If it is the will of the flame, then perhaps we shall meet again. With that, she turns and heads away from the village. Talbron immediately following, with Jeets letting loose a sigh as he too turns and follows.
I would like to search the priestess. Is there anything of worth on her? Staff, something, anything?
A moment. No. You do not find
Traps.
anything of value here.
A +1 rapier. That's dope.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna put.
Yeah, I think I want a +1 great axe.
So that would be a wand to the war mage +1.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Because that's what it is.
Yes.
I don't think my shield is doing me much good. I'm going to try a +1 great axe as well.
Okay. All right, let's see. Where is... There's it. Oh, come on. Go away.
Is Is the +1 to damage or is it to hit? I forgot.
Both.
Well, I'm just gonna drag them into the chat there, and you can drag them onto your sheet, into your inventory, because then you still have another weapon, right? Another rapier.
Right. Yeah. I was gonna edit my own, but
No,
if
take
you're doing
another
that,
one.
then never mind.
Let's see. Gruubii, did you get your
I don't have access to it.
Okay.
I'll take a longsword. I made one up, but I'll take yours.
Okay. Give me a hot second. Is it a longsword?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Really?
Don't forget to identify him.
Congratulations, you
Oh.
critted the air.
Right? I took that air down. Now I can't breathe, though.
All right. Did everyone get their weapon in their sheet, and is it all identified?
Mine is not.
Mine is not.
I don't know how to do that.
I'll open the inventory part and drag it into.
I mean, it says refined great axe. Is that what it should say?
Possibly.
It's a smooth wand.
That's a compliment.
Thank you.
It doesn't have. Well, it says.
Oh, now it says great axe +1.
Yeah, I just have to unidentify it. Or identify it for you.
Yeah, mine's still. There we go.
I can only do it one at a time. Hey,
Not doing it fast enough.
yeah, well, you know.
Come on, Pat. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Jerry, you want to? Which one of those +1 longswords is the wrong one?
The one without the comma. That's the one I made up.
There you go. And I think it's something to do with Elijah.
I fixed mine. It's all good. Oh, that works.
And if we get Amber, looks like we got it. Great.
Yep.
Excellent. All right. So you guys gonna go into the village here?
Of course.
100%. I need to get some artwork done.
Yeah,
And
do
your
a beer.
your makeup is askew.
Of course it is at this point. Ugh. They look like a disaster.
They bit most of it off.
No, they bit my arms.
So stepping out of the grotto, you find yourself in Korthos village. The Sahagin have threatened this place for generations, but judging from how it looks now, the Sahagin are winning. Where is... That's not the one I wanted. Go away. There we go. Nice big full screen map. There you go, Korthos village. There is, however, some hopeful souls that still hold out for help to arrive. Snow falls as a number of villagers mill about. Most seem downtrodden, victims of the dragon siege and the Sahagin assault. This is normally a peaceful village, but is now oppressively somber. The only good news is that the snow accumulation is noticeably less here than in the rest of the island. There are many people kind of milling about, but there's not a lot of cheer to be had here.
My map's taking forever to load.
That may be true.
My map vanished. I'm trying to figure out how to put it back up.
You should, if you click the images and maps, it should be there, I believe. The button to the right.
So many options. Oh, there we go. It loaded.
So we come out around I think.
J.
J. Okay.
Everybody get the map up.
I'm
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Still working on it.
Is it loading, or are you still trying to figure out how to reopen it?
Still trying to figure out how to reopen. There we go. It's beautiful.
This is courtesy of Bonnie Bew, actually.
It's glorious.
Wow, she did a great job on this.
Yeah, can you tell the difference
Yeah.
between my maps and her maps? My map being the grotto.
Oh, your map was yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, what would you guys like to do? You're in the village.
I would like to bind to the tavern. No, I'm just kidding.
That would require going to the tavern.
I actually do think, unless there seems like any, I'm just going to kind of take the lay of the land, see what the people look like, what's happening, and probably make our way to the tavern, assuming that's kind of the thing in the center of town.
Yep,
Uh,
I would like to make my way to the tavern.
You
as
do
well.
see a lone airship moored at the docks. Though it looks to be in good condition and ready to travel, you see only a lone deckhand lounging, keeping a lazy watch on the ship. A fancy script identifies it as the Sojourn. There's also a couple people. You kind of wander around the town a little bit before you go into the tavern. Is that kind of what I'm getting here?
Yep.
So there's a bunch of people in kind of various points. There's a couple guards at the gate, but they don't look very very inviting about letting people through. There's a couple of elves on the docks, a little bit away from the ship. There's also a heavily built man kind of pacing in the middle of town. And a couple other half a dozen people.
I hope they have ham oil. Talburn made it sound delicious.
I agree. We should make sure that we have a place to stay here, if at all possible. Do we have any place that looks like an inn then?
Yeah, there's a tavern. The tavern kind of looks like it's both. The kind of a place for lodging and.
All right, can we
Unless,
finally go to the tavern and get something to drink already?
I agree.
So you go to the tavern.
Yeah.
It's mostly empty, with only a few folks milling about. Sigmund Bowerson is behind the bar. He kind of has the air of a leader, someone who's really ready to face this crisis kind of head on. He greets you as you come and says, "Welcome to the Wavecrest. You're among good folk here. We've been cut off from Stormreach for weeks now. Any ships venturing near the island have been attacked by the White Dragon. I'm guessing you have experience with this."
A little bit. I mean, we crash landed, so yes.
Do you know? Did you happen to see where she came from or where she went? Because she appears from nowhere and disappears into the depths of the island.
I was covering Elijah.
It happened so fast. I saw 1 minute we were sailing through the sky, and the next minute the dragon was.
Yes, well, you're not the first to speak of this story. But the dragon's not our only problem. At the same time the dragon appeared, it began to snow, and it hasn't stopped since. This is no natural weather for this time of year. Our village wizard, Lars Hayton, went to investigate, but no one has seen him since. And he's not the only one who has gone missing. We've lost over a dozen villagers, including Mayor Storr's daughter. The Sahagin and Devourer cult are pressing their advantage in our dire circumstances. He kind of waves, shows you around. You know, if you want to just stay a worm, I recommend you stay in here. But if you're looking to help, there are plenty of people out in Korthos who need it. And with that, we're actually going to end Chapter 1 of Volume 1 of the Stormreach Chronicles here, with the longest run of the Grotto in history of DDO.
Oh, really?
I tried to zerg it.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah.
We really did.
Well,
Pretty embarrassing to die there.
you think that's bad? You should have seen my completion time when I was doing the research for this.
Oh yeah.
Right? It was long. In any case, thank you very much for watching D&D Night on DDOstream. We hope you enjoyed Volume 1, Chapter 1 of the Stormreach Chronicles. Like I said, this will be an anthology series, so we'll continue this storyline. Although you may not see the same people here, the intention here is to have put together a party of 4 to 6 players each time and kind of just go through the storyline, as it were, and have some fun doing it on D&D Night on DDOstream. You'll see this come back periodically as we get more episodes recorded. It'll mostly be recorded shows, kind of come out as we need them to fill in the gaps, as it were. Don't forget to check out DDO.com to learn more about Dungeons & Dragons Online. You can join us every Sunday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern for our tabletop gaming on twitch.tv/DDOstream. You can find the full channel schedule on DDOstream as well. We've got several different groups kind of running Fantasy Grounds groups on D&D Night. Next week you can catch Alex or Gruubii and his On the Edge of Evil group. Also, please check out our sponsor, Fantasy Grounds, at fantasygrounds.com or at fantasygrounds2 on Twitter. You can get started with your virtual tabletop gaming experience today. That's the platform we've been using all night. See, you can follow us on Twitter at DDO Unlimited for DDO. I am at DDOcast for DDOcast, our podcast about DDO news and such things. Anyone have anything they want to plug before we head out?
Sure, I'd like to plug. Please stop by eldritchentertainment.com and look at what we have for sale there. And other than that, I will see everyone who wants to be here next week.
And
Sorry,
go ahead.
Go ahead, it's fine.
All right, you can find me on Twitter at Nimvind_Dirge or in Twitch Nimvind_Dirge and on YouTube Nimvind Dirge. And that's it.
And I just would like to say Streaming with Even will be right here on twitch.tv/DDOstream at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, so not quite an hour from now, running some more hardcore. Will we die?
I hope not.
Yeah, and thanks everyone for being here.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Hope you all enjoyed the show.
Yeah, thanks for running this. This was great.
Yeah.
I love it.
This was great.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. A little bit of work to put it together, so love the positive feedback. And if you're listening to this, if you have any, I'll just put this out there. If you have any artistic map building skills, feel free to get a hold of me, docast@gmail.com, if you'd like to help me put this together. Because this art asset that Bonnie provided for this and some other Korthos stuff is fantastic, and it's a far cry better than what I put together for the Grotto. And I freely admit my skills at map building artistically are terrible. So if you'd be interested in helping with that, let me know. Also, if you'd be interested in being on this this series in the future, let me know. Like I said, we're gonna have a rolling cast here to kind of get some people in, and people haven't played with us before. And there's no commitment past 1 or 2, right? So I'll just kind of keep bringing people in and fill out the party. And I'll conclude D&D Night on DDOstream. Thanks very much for watching.
Thanks for having me, guys.